The Saturday Night Swing Club is now in session. And so the trumpet theme of Bunny Berigan heralds another session of the Saturday Night Swing Club, the 18th in a series devoted by the Columbia Network to that thing called swing. And here's tonight's swing commentator, Dan Seymour, all set to open the meeting. All right, Dan, swing it.
Thank you, George Hogan. And say we've got so much swell swing to go to town with, well, it'd be a shame to hold it up. Let's get right to it. Interesting features for you? Well, let's call the list. The return engagement of those swell rhythm singers, the Blue Flames. One of those novel swing specialties by our own Bunny Berigan and his dynamic trumpet, and the daddy of all the swing bands, the original Dixieland Jazz Band. But right now I can see that Bunny and the gang are beating out that first number. It's our collegiate salute. We've kept our record untouched. Not a winner yet. And by the way, even if Yale didn't take Dartmouth to town, we take the Yale song to town. It's our special swing arrangement of March, March on Down the Field. Well, we told you last week that we'd keep this spot open for your request to repeat numbers heard on previous sessions. The overwhelming choice was for that special swell arrangement of Stop, Look, and Listen, and we just played that recently. Time for some of that fine swing singing by the Blue Flames. We had this popular rhythm aggregation on a previous session, and you've been asking us to get them back, so here they are. They're going to sing Did You Mean It?
Did you mean it when you made that mischief dance in your eyes? Did you mean it when it ended in a kiss? Did you mean it when you made me see new stars in the sky? Did you mean it? Was it much too sweet to miss?
And did you mean
That remark that you whispered in the dark? You said you'd be absolutely on the up and up with me. Did you mean it when you held me while the night drifted by? Did you mean it? Hope you did, 'cause so did I. Only a night ago,
happiness said hello?
I sat with you.
And I was oh so happy.
Oh, happy with you. But when a new day came,
Things weren't quite the same.
I had a doubt. Let's straighten it out.
Come on, let's straighten it out.
Did you mean it when you made that mischief dance in your eyes? Did you mean it when it ended with a kiss? Did you mean it when you made me see new stars in the sky? Did you mean it wasn't much too sweet to miss? And did you mean that remark that you whispered in the dark? And you said you would be absolutely on the up and up with me. Did you mean it when you held me while the night drifted by?
Did you mean it? Oh, I hope you did, 'cause
So did I. Did you mean it? Well, I'm glad you did, 'cause so did I.
Up from New Orleans in the early 1900s, there came a strange and exciting music, striking and different in rhythm and spirit. The music caught on. Reports came up east that they had a new kind of rhythm, and it spread like wildfire. Jazz. It was jazz, and jazz was the thing. And the band that's really started it all, the group who's pioneering through ragtime, jazz, and swing, really makes them in great measure responsible for the very existence of these swing sessions. Well, they're right here with us tonight, the original Dixieland Jazz Band. We know that you want to meet them. They're Nick LaRocca, who organized and led the original band, got them together again this year, and built a modern 14-piece band around the original nucleus. Nick LaRocca and his trumpet, Russell Robinson at the piano, Larry Shields on clarinet, Eddie Edwards trombone, Tony Sbarbaro drums. And now we hear the original Dixieland Jazz Band playing one of their own compositions in the same style that they played it for one of their first recordings. Nick LaRocca's real old-style jazz in Livery Stable Blues. Now we cover 20 years of swing in a few moments. While the boys are setting up Nick LaRocca's new 14-piece band, Nick will come over here and, well, come on over and tell us a couple of things, will you?
Sure thing, Dan. What's on your mind?
Well, Nick, first off, let's get this record straight. Just when did you start playing this thing called swing or whatever you called it then?
Back in 1908, we started a little band in New Orleans. None of the boys could read music, and I think that's what really gave the music its spontaneous quality. And to tell you the truth, Dan, we didn't call it anything. We just played it.
Yes, and how you played it. Nick, this next question is more of a sentimental curiosity than anything else. You know, the records you made way back are collector's items, and people look on the band as some sort of fabulous organization of long ago. Now, just to destroy that illusion, I wonder if there's anybody in the original band using the same instrument he did way back.
Dan, you see Larry Shields over there? Well, that clarinet he's got is the same one he used when he recorded Tiger Rag in 1917.
Hey, you know, Nick, I see that the big band's just about set up, and we've time for just one more question. It's going to be a tough one now. What do you think of today's swing?
Dan, I think it's the same old rhythm and licks we started years ago.
Well, Nick, here's your chance to prove it, as you and your new big band go to town with your own tune. And that's become symbolic of jazz itself, the good old Tiger Rag.